I need to do so many things. Why can't I? Hello, welcome. It has occurred to me that if I really want to vlog more often, I'm gonna need to pick up the camera just whenever. I cannot do too much planning on what I want to do for the week or for content planning when it comes to vlogging, because it becomes a block for me. It becomes a mental block because I feel the need to know what's gonna go on in the vlog so that when I intro the vlog, I can say, welcome to the vlog. This is what we're gonna do, blah, 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 blah. But that might not be the best storytelling mode for me at this point. So I'm trying to adapt, and instead of just like quit like I normally would do at this point in a new creative process, I'm going to pivot instead, try to adjust the process that I'm using to create the video, and it will become what it becomes. Can you move away from here? Every time I talk to the camera, you are in these blinds. What was I gonna say? Oh, I just made a smoothie, I would consider this a high protein smoothie. No Greek yogurt because I'm out of that. Everybody keeps buying up the 20-gram Chobani yogurt that I have been buying. I don't know if there was like a viral something or another that I missed out on, that everybody's buying that up, but I was buying it consistently for months and now it is gone. And I've been having to get the little cups. But anyway, I was in the middle of doing some chores. I have some house updates, not house updates really. Are they really house updates? I don't want to get you too excited. There's no actual cosmetic anything, but I've just gotten some little things here and there from the store that I needed in just areas of the house I needed to reduce friction in. But I think for the rest of the afternoon, I'm going to at least start on some house chores, laundry, vacuuming, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And she proceeded not to take a single clip after that. I literally laid on the couch. Like right after I took that last clip, I took a nap for like maybe 30 minutes. Sometimes I just need to close my eyeballs and just not perceive the world. It's not even a nap. It's just like a sensory shut off for like a little bit, a little reset. And then I got up and I did a whole host of things that I didn't film. I basically cleaned this house from top to bottom. I vacuumed the all the floors. I mopped the kitchen. Why am I putting on earrings? I'm going to the gym. I washed my sheets and changed my sheets. Is this lens dirty? I like never cleaned this thing, so that's a possibility. That's a lot better. Whoopsie. Yeah, I didn't film any of it. Like the camera just all of a sudden felt like a lot of pressure, even though I had just expressed how badly I wanted to hop into a vlog. I posted a short form video talking about how like after I got consistent with the gym, I started to notice when it was missing. I started to like feel like it was missing from my routine. I would wake up and be like, I haven't gone to the gym in a while. And that feeling hit me today. And I typically exclude the first 2 days after hair wash day as no gym days because I worked so hard on my hair. I'm not just gonna go mess it up immediately. But today is day 3 or 4. We can sweat it up at the gym. I might even wash my hair today. I don't know. But I need to get a move on before I miss the whole point of me leaving this early because of the traffic. I cannot stand leaving too late. The traffic is so bad by this school on my way to the gym. It is a nightmare. Do I need pants? What's the temperature? Pinto Bean. Pinto Bean. Did you come from the trash? Oh. Water. No, I just wanted to get a shot of you. Pinto Bean. That's the chattiest girl in the world, so chatty. Goodbye, Kyle. Okay, all done with getting ready. I did a little bit of computer work in the office. And now I want to film a little short form video of some of the nonfiction books that I have purchased. Oh, I forgot my rings. That's what I wanted. My ring. Oh, fuck. Ouch. I'm not adorned. I'm actually very hungry. I'm gonna eat something after this. I mentioned over on the other platforms that I had this epiphany with reading. I don't know if I said that on the vlog yet, but I actually hate fiction for the most part. I'm sure that there's probably some fiction I can get into, maybe when I'm a little farther along in my reading journey. But for now, fiction is way too boring. I'm sorry, it literally doesn't matter. I think I was buying books based on recommendations that I was seeing on the internet, on Book Talk, on wherever people are recommending books, and it's all romance novels. Do you people read anything else except for romance novels? I don't get it. Everything is a romance novel. Everything. There's only so many of those tropes, and I'm not even getting that far into it to discover what they are because I literally am so bored. It can't take 50 pages to set up the conflict. I'm so bored. But I was like, I don't hate gaining knowledge and gaining information through reading. My dad used to buy me those kids' almanacs. It would just be like a fun, like fact book, like condensed down for kids. And I loved that shit. My dad used to buy it. I had like encyclopedias, and my favorite thing to read in school was the textbook. Like I hated when it was time for us to like buy a book and like go home and read it. Oh my God, I hated that shit. It's like you forget that you can actually do whatever you want in adulthood. Like I forget that a lot. So here is a little haul of the nonfiction books that I have purchased. Obviously I had to do a little impulse buying when I'm into a new hobby. But here are some of the books that I purchased. These two books I got at a bookstore here in Atlanta called Bookish. The first one is Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. And the second one is The Evidence of Things Not Seen by James Baldwin. This cover is atrocious. My goodness, I couldn't control that. I just wanted to get a book under my belt. Hopefully I'll be able to find another version of this because wow, this is really bad, guys. I've already started Bad Feminist. Look how far into it I am. Ooh, giving reader. And then I went to Goodwill and lucked out. I feel like I lucked out. Like I feel like I got a lot of books for how many books were on that bookshelf, not in any kind of organizational order of any sort. I feel like I made out like a bandit with 4 books. So the first one I got was Biased, Uncovering the Hidden Prejudice That Shapes What We See, Think, and Do by Jennifer Eberhardt. 168 Hours, You Have More Time Than You Think by Laura Vanderkam. How to Raise an Adult, Breaking Free of the Overparenting Trap and Prepare Your Kid for Success by Julie Lithcott-Hames. No, I am not pregnant. No, I'm not having a baby, but I think that this car slowly driving by my house is doing the most right now. I got this book for me. I almost feel like this is going to heal my inner child and help raise me, right? Raise me as an adult, okay? And then the last one that I got is Kitchen Confidential, Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly by the one and only late Anthony Bourdain. I know at first glance this looks like that Fresh Pet frozen dog food that people get, and that's pretty much essentially what it is, but let me explain. This is my typical ADHD like lunch or dinner or even breakfast, whatever. There is no rules when it comes to food. It's a breakfast food if you eat it for breakfast, okay? So this is just rice, ground turkey with a sauce that I sauteed in and just like let it simmer out and kind of caramelize a little bit. And then a vegetable of my choice. I had carrots in the freezer, so I went with carrots. I feel like the carrots is what's giving it the dog food look, especially the crinkle cut. But this is my formula, okay? Starch, meat, vegetable, sauce. That's how I do it. And make enough to have some leftovers, heat it up for however many meals you need after that. Loving that formula, and it's my go-to thing to do. So it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be a vegetable you like, a sauce that you like, a meat that you like, and a base that you like, rice, noodles, whatever, okay?
Something like this, and that's the vibe I'm going for. As you can see, we don't really have a lot to work with.
Okay, I want to show you a few home updates / just things that I've gotten that were truly needs, okay? Maybe a few things that I could have not gotten, but they were either things that needed to be replaced or things that were causing me such immense friction. It was like driving me crazy and I needed to do something about it. So first thing on that list is right here, cutting boards. I went to, where did I get these from? Marshall's? I think I got these from Marshall's. The ones that I had before were just some cheapy ones I got from Publix. They were warping already. It was driving me crazy and I couldn't keep them clean. Still in the kitchen, also from Marshall's, are these little soap dispensers. I got 2 of them. I'm going to put another one in the other bathroom. They came on top of this little wooden stand, which I'm using for the bar soap that I use as hand soap, because liquid hand soap, you guys, that's an expense I'm not interested in doing. Like, that is crazy for the amount of times that we wash our hands and everything, and it's just, bar soap does just fine. And then obviously some lotion here to keep your hands moisturized after you wash your hands. I got some Scrub Daddy sponges as well, and then I also got this shower caddy, what is this? Sponge caddy. This is the other cutting board that I got. This is a touch lamp that I got also from Marshall's. It replaced the one that was formerly here that had a cord, and I only have one plug in the kitchen. This one I'm afraid to use because, as you can see, there's some burning damage here. Not sure what's going on. Not my problem. And then I've only got the one working outlet up here. That's the only outlet in this entire kitchen. Okay, so I wanted to free that up, and I got a cordless, like, rechargeable lamp for right here. And then I also put this, I relocated this shell, and I keep my rings in there when I do dishes and cook and things. Oh, here's the other dish dispenser, or soap dispenser. For the 3rd time, I believe, since I've moved here, I have replaced the kitchen mats. These are actually ones with some cushion to them. I got these at Lowe's. I think they were like $12 each, and it wasn't the lack of cushion that was bothering me, but the other mats that I had were not staying down. Like, I was constantly tripping over the edges of them. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like friction that was driving me crazy. Every time I would come into the kitchen, I would trip over them at least 2 or 3 times, and I was gonna lose it. So I replaced them, and there's no tripping hazards. They're typical kitchen mats with a little bit of a taper here, and they're like, you know, cushiony. And the perfect grandma print. It's not important what the print is. Now, entering the bathroom. Honestly, the thing I'm most excited about right here, Squatty Potty. I don't know how I did not manage to bring my Squatty Potty with me from Las Vegas, but it's such an essential part of the family. I cannot believe that I left it. If you don't have a Squatty Potty in your bathroom, I promise you, you've got about 2 or 3 more hemorrhoids you could be avoiding. I got a new trash can as well. This also came from Marshall's. I wanted a foot pedal one because the other one that I had, I was tired of leaning over and putting stuff in the trash can. I wanted a little bit more automation here, so some more friction I'm reducing. It's also a cute grandma print. I feel like a pink is a good accent color for this bathroom, and I put the trash can that was here in the basement where the laundry is, and it's the perfect little receptacle for the lint. And then in my bedroom, we have a second air purifier, same exact style as the one that I have in the entryway. It is a smaller one. It's only supposed to cover, I think, 140 square feet, which is, I think, like a bedroom size, like a 1-room size type of thing, which is perfect. This thing is kind of cool, no? You can do cool air or hot air from the fan. I would say the cool air is cool, but the hot air is just warm. It's not hot, actually, unless it gets hotter as it goes along. I've done my base coat just now. I did like the little manicure. I cut my cuticles. I buffed my nails, and now I am onto my painting, and I have to say, this thing, worth the little money that I paid for it. It has a little sensor, just like when you go to the nail salon and you put your hands under the UV light and it like automatically turns on. This one does that too. Whoa, I was like, okay. Not that this is like advanced technology, but look, watch. It's off right now. Impressive. I have got to stop having wine so close to bed because my dreams are in a scary place, okay? Anyway, I just picked up, I got this package delivered at my door that I did not pick up last night. It sat there all night, so it was nice and soggy for me this morning. They are stainless steel boba straws, and I got them because skinny straws like give me choking anxiety, and my OCD just cannot take that, unfortunately. So I got stainless steel boba straws, not glass, so that they won't break shards of glass off in my throat if I trip and fall with my drink in my hand. Oh, my nails! Oh my god, my nails came out. I have to show you them in better lighting later on, but they came out so good, you guys. That dryer thing, like, game changer. I'm typically like ravenously hungry in the morning and have to eat almost immediately, which is how I'm feeling right now. And I was going to do the dishes really quick, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm going to throw up before then, so we're going to have to make a little breakfast first. I thought I was recording this whole time. Well, it was only like 20 seconds of me talking, but what did I say? What did I recap? Oh, taking my meds. If it looks like I have Vaseline on my face, yeah, I do, because I was rubbing my eyes a lot yesterday and my face was already dry. And so when I did my skincare this morning, my face was burning. So I need to put some Vaseline over the sensitive areas. I went ahead and got ready for the day. I'm gonna take my meds right now and try to address the dishes. If I don't wash every single hand wash dish, that's fine. I just need to take it down a notch from the atrocity that is currently in my sink. So maybe just getting all the dirty dishes that go in the dishwasher, at least in the dishwasher, and then piling up all the hand wash dishes on the right side of the sink so I have something to work with. There's a big cat hair in the middle of my pile of pills. Ew. I feel like people always say that they can't go to bed with their house dirty, please. Or when they go on vacation, they want to come home to a clean house. I also like that, but it's not like, what I really need is for my house to be clean when I come back from the grocery store. When I come back from the grocery store and my house is cluttered, I feel crazy. I just need to walk into a clear table and a clear-ish countertop area and a clear-ish sink. I'm just waiting for my neighbor to tell me that she's ready to go. She's the one with the access. She texted me yesterday, was like, do you want to go at 10? Is that too early? I said, early. Girl, I'm up before the worm, okay? I love getting there as soon as the doors open. I love that. I love doing that. I'm going to do the dishes until she says she's ready. I was supposed to sneeze and it went away. It'll come back. I've been touring stateside, kissing my sweetest boy over FaceTime. Way to the happiest place on earth. I just need to put on my shoes. Where we're going, I need to bring bags and boxes. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about this, and I just happened to have saved some boxes with handles. That's very handy of me. Also, if you're new here, I currently live in my grandmother's house, which was her parents' house. So I am the 4th generation of my family to live in this house. A few years before I moved here, I was getting concerned about my grandmother living here by herself and her age. But then she told me that her neighbor has been helping her and been there for her, has been helping her do her trash, and whatever little things that she needs. So that is my lovely neighbor Beth, and we are going on our excursion together to the happiest place on earth. New character to the Jordan Cinematic Universe unlocked, Neighbor Beth. That's literally what her name is in my phone, Neighbor Beth.
Hey, Alfie. Alfie, are you being a bad boy? Sit. Alfie, you look so bad. No idea what. I don't know how to live life without it.
No, I just can't believe it. This is actually so cute. I'm actually upset. It's like, who? I like spindrifts. Do they have spindrifts? No, you get a big old thing of spindrifts. Where's that at? Guys, we lost Beth. I haven't been doing a very good job of keeping you up with what we've been doing. I've just been putting so much stuff in my cart. I have actually no idea what this total is going to be. I'm scared. But the good news is I won't have to buy trash bags for a year. So that's kind of the point of doing this. Let's see if we can find Beth Ann. Oh, there's my favorite brand of sauce. Let's get some of that. Where is Beth? We lost Beth, guys. We lost Beth. Damn, $7. I'm definitely getting that. She said she was by the coffee. I'm by the coffee, but I don't see her. Oh, just kidding. I found her. I found her. I found her. I found her. She's right there. There she is. Let's go sneak up on her. Let's see if I can sneak up on her. She's lost me before she sees me. It took so much effort to catch up with you. I'm gonna need you to strap in for this enormous Costco haul, okay? Did I go a little bit overboard? Who's to say? I won't have to buy trash bags for a year. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a win. Like it's called Costco because of the low prices, right? Costco, but there's also a physical cost to going to Costco. This is everything I got from grocery. Frozen strawberries, oat milk, the skinny dipped dark chocolate peanut butter treats. I'm trying to cut down on my sugar intake and I just need a sweet treat that's like not so bad. Chicken sausage, smoked pulled pork, the Kevin's brand Korean barbecue style beef, the sliced grass-fed beef sirloin. My protein game has been so boring. If I'm not eating ground turkey, I'm eating chicken breast, and that's pretty much it. So I wanted to up my protein game. These nut bars that I've been putting on top of my protein yogurt, as well as some fresh fruit, tuna, 2 of the Kinder's brand sauces. I love that brand of sauce. 2 Grazas, and these Momofuku soy and scallion noodles. I figured that I could put the beef over this. That would be so good. And then I got some Cafe Bustelo as well. I tried to get things that I tried to get things that I know that I am going to eat and I know that I consume regularly. And that's it for the grocery. Let's do a fun stuff haul. Fun stuff from Costco. We've got cotton rounds, plants in a bag for outside, kitchen towels, my preferred toothpaste in a 4-pack, toothbrush heads for my electric toothbrush, a 2-pack of my preferred face moisturizer, twin XL sheets. I'm not going to college in a freshman dorm. But my neighbor is going to give me her couch. She's getting a new couch, and she was just going to toss her couches on the street. It's 2 couches that she has, and one is huge. It can double as like my guest room bed. So I won't have to get a bed for a while in my guest room, and we can move forward with doing that room up probably quicker than I thought. A fucking huge thing of baking soda. Hand soap. And I know that I just went on a rant about hand soap not being worth it. The only time it is worth it is at Costco. Fire ant killer, because my yard has a major fire ant problem. Cascade dishwasher detergent, dish soap, 6-pack of vinegar. Ugh. This is everything else. Kirkland bath tissue. Same thing with the paper towels. Lysol wipes. Got the Kirkland brand pate for the cats. Pinto will eat anything. I just want to see if Zelda will maybe like it better than the Fancy Feast. I don't know. But ultimately, it won't be a waste because Pinto will literally eat the garbage on the floor. Detergent, Kirkland brand. Kitchen trash bags. There are 200 in here. Now we're on to some real impulse purchases. This is what we're looking at, folks. Okay. I did go ahead and get the little green. It's not green, it's black. I went ahead and invested in that. I've been wanting one of these for years now. I've had cats for years and I haven't gotten one. And now with getting the new couch from Beth and having my couch, I just want to be able to clean things more efficiently. And then I went ahead and bought a comforter. Why? We're losing recipes. Okay. And one of the recipes that we're losing is comforters. Why can you not just buy a comforter? Everything is a duvet and a duvet insert. I don't want a duvet and a duvet insert. I want a comforter. Okay. And I got it at Costco. Cannot wait to wash that and use that. And Beehive lock-in. This one is for us. Look at this. How stinking cute is that? Are you kidding me right now? I like having little pops of bees like as decor, just like a little subtle nod to the queen, you know what I mean? And then I also got, you guessed it, another bath mat. I'm just replacing all the mats in the house at this point because I just really went cheap. And this one is a lot thicker than the one in there, and hopefully the bottom of it won't slip as much, but it's a lot better quality. I can wash it. But yeah, that's everything I got from Costco, guys. So much stuff. I've never bought this much stuff at once from like a grocery store retailer ever, and probably never will again until I have like 5 kids. What the fuck? What is on my eyeball? What the fuck? Is my phone dead? Guys, what? Anyway, whatever. Hello there. It's Monday currently. I haven't picked up the camera since Saturday. I really didn't do that much. I woke up, I cut about 1.5 inches off of my hair. Then I went to Longhorn for dinner with my boyfriend. Oh yeah, that's right, I have a boyfriend. Yes, I have a boyfriend. I think that is the extent of everything I'm going to say about that for now. But yeah, Longhorn filled me up. I slept so good. Today is Monday. I have a hard time switching between film mode and edit mode. One of the hardest things about ADHD to me is like the transition stuff. You might have seen this in your scrolling on social media about transitions as one of the things that is hardest for us, transitioning from one task to another, like even like physical transitions, going from hot to cold, anything that requires some kind of like turnover feels like a big ass. What I try to do now is tell myself I don't have to do the whole thing. And honestly, that works. And I do that because it works better for, I think about that because when I'm vlogging, when I'm doing, Jesus Christ, what's going on with my fucking thoughts right now? Calm down. I apply that all or nothing thinking to my editing style because when I'm doing a vlog, it's like chronological. And as I'm editing, I want to place certain things in certain places for certain reasons. And it feels like I can't just like hop back into that if I stop doing it. Like the flow of my brain process just doesn't work like that. So I feel like it's harder to hop back into vlog. But right now I'm currently editing a clean with me video, which has nothing to do with chronology. I could just put the clips together, and I'm still dragging my feet. So I want to stop doing that today. I'm going to open my dish towels, wash those, open my comforter, wash it. I have another cat tree that I want to put together. I need to do some editing. I need to do some short form editing. I need to do so many things. Why can't I? Urgh. I hate the feeling of doing something and feeling like you should be doing something else. Even if you know that the thing that you're doing currently is what you should be doing. I still hate that pull of feeling like you should be doing so many other things. Like, I need to get rid of that mentality. I don't know how to do that. I gotta get you some of that face SC. Actually, let's write that down.
Jasmine Sullivan, Up Late, Ari Lennox, Rocket, Beyonce, Orange Moon.
Whack-a-doodle. Can you see me? Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, and I think I'm going to end the vlog here. We have had a fun little weekend and a half. Some exciting changes are happening with the house. Let me not overhype it. I'm just getting some additions to the house, and it's slowly coming together, and every space is slowly becoming a space that I can like do something in. So next vlog will cover some home updates. Thanks for hanging out with me, doing some very impulsive ADHD things, cutting our hair, spinning a rack at Costco. You know, the usual thing. But yeah, see you next time. From there going forward, and I'm just gonna record for a couple days.